I would say that the DJI Mini 3 Pro is probably the best consumer drone currently available on the market today. Now, indeed, it is not the most powerful drone that can be purchased. Even DJI themselves have a more premium range. However, the Mini 3 Pro offers features that is more than sufficient for my needs. It is wonderful to fly, and the sub 250 gram takeoff mass, along with the more affordable price point, just put this as the best all-rounder for many drone hobbyists. However, that said, it is also not the cheapest drone that you could pick up, and it is still quite an investment for many people. Now, originally, the Mini 3 Pro could be purchased in a package either with the brand new RC controller, which has a built-in screen and Android operating software, or with the older, tried and tested RC-N1 controller that was bundled with some of DJI's other drones, such as their Mini 2. Now, some folks who already had the Mini 2, or perhaps another drone from DJI, that includes the RC-N1 controller, didn't really mind not having the screen controller and would rather have saved some money, and up until recently there wasn't a whole lot you could do about that. However, DJI are now selling the Mini 3 Pro here as a standalone product without any of the controllers that I've spoken about. And the great advantage, of course, here is that you get to save a bit if you already have one of these controllers with another drone and just want to get your hands on the Mini 3 Pro itself. So even though this package is standalone, it only comes with the drone and no controller, it does still include one intelligent flight battery for 34 minutes of flight time, along with a charging cable and a spare set of props as well. So effectively, if you are upgrading from the Mini 2, for example, and are planning on keeping this drone and already have the controller, then it is just something worth considering. Now, I personally have been flying the Mini 3 Pro with the RC screen controller, and I think that as a combo they work absolutely wonderfully together. However, I also recognise that it's not required to use this controller, and I have flown this at times with the RC-N1 controller that came bundled with my Mini 2, and all of the features and functionality are there. There is nothing I can do with that controller, or rather with this controller, that I can't do with that one. So when you pair this with your phone, the Fly app, once you've downloaded it, it will change functionality depending on which drone this controller is connected to. So when you are connected to the Mini 3 Pro, you will still be able to use all of the same settings that come with this drone, including recording at 1080p, 120 frames per second, or 4K in HDR, or 60 frames per second, along with the horizontal and vertical shooting modes, the master shots, the panorama shots, and the drone will still have all of the obstacle avoidance. This is the Mini 3 Pro through and through. It is not the more recent release of the Mini 3 that has a few rundown features. So yeah, I think this is a helpful addition to the Mini 3 Pro lineup release. I would have liked to have seen it on the initial release of this drone. Instead, the only way to purchase originally was to get it with one of these controllers. I suppose I could get a little bit cynical as to why that was the case back then and we didn't get the standalone option until more recently. But anyway, folks, I do hope this helps. So this is the DJI Mini 3 Pro standalone with just one battery and no controller.